All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Digital Experience Team Search Nav and Support Groups planning sync for the iteration that started May 22nd and runs through June 2nd. I will kick it off with our mascot. It's a bee, Beehaw. Where I live, spring is in full force. The pollinators are out doing busy and important work just like us, making an impact. So that was really hard to find a mascot. I'll kick it off with what I'll be working on in this sprint. Some little things, updating the DevSecOps free paid page, the free trial registration links. And thank you, Javi, for making the list of all those link references across the site, because I'm updating those as well and have an MR for that. Updating the pricing page with our upcoming pricing updates with the localized pages or localized versions. The nav release for this week, and I believe Javi is shadowing me for that. And then lastly, the biggest chunk of work I think that will take me most of the iteration is the email template project. Getting things in Marketo and iterable and getting things working nice and how everyone's expecting it to. Lauren, I'll pass it off to you if you want to read for John.
Yeah. So for this iteration, John's going to be working through our first flow of getting human translated content back from our translation team and updating our French enterprise page. We'll be working to release the language selector to production, which will also release the localized marketing site. We have a target date of next Wednesday. So stay tuned on that. We'll also, with that, will be the localized footer, which is already completed, but we need to get that up into production. And that is all tied into our navigation release, which is a major version 4.0. So big iteration there. Pass it over to Trevor.
Thanks, Lauren. Yeah, so this iteration, I will be continuing to support on the email marketing templates. So supporting Megan and the group to see that through to completion. I'll also be working on the DevSecOps survey experience for Q2. Really excited to make the updates for Q2 on that, as well as see what we can do in terms of our animation ambitions that we weren't able to achieve for Q1. The last thing here will be continuing to work through the DevSecOps assessment. So yeah, really happy with the progress in that so far, and then looking to see that through to completion for this iteration. And that's everything for me, so I'll pass it over to Javi.
Thanks, Trevor. This iteration, I'm working with helping out folks with Marketo. It looks like they have like a logo snippet code they like using in their landing pages, and I want to make sure that they know what's going on there. I have some iteration for the site search tracking. We have a site search result event that's firing like mayhem in the search, so we're going to try to help out Dennis with that. And then I have some points allocated towards a localized company preference page. And then I'm also shadowing the nav release and help other folks with other things that come up. That's it for me. I'll pass it over to TM.
So for me, I'm updating the research part of our menu, the CTA. And I'm also updating the content that we received back from the translators. So we have the localized pages, but we need to update its content. And I think that's it for me. I will pass it back to Megan or Lauren. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got some things I'm going to do. We tried to unconfigure Smartly and Fastly again last Friday, broke all the review apps for about 30 minutes. I don't know if anyone caught that. So give that another go. I'll be helping John with that localized marketing site release, and then refining what are Swift type synonyms are going to be in Swift type. So our top queries return things that are more relevant to conversion driving pages. And then there is an issue that Tiamo was working on to remove the view source and iterate on the web ID footer link. But it looks like the stakeholders are still discussing what they actually want to do with that. So I'll be aligning with them on that. So that will be a huge iteration, and I am excited to see the team deliver. All right. Bye.